Hello. Hello, welcome to my stream. Tonight we're going to be doing and a full release of the emails between him and his cousin, which is one of the victims. And with that, let's get started. So we're going to pull up indictment paper. Okay. Here's the indictment papers against Jared. Photos, indictment, not photos, and papers, a copy that I found on Reddit. So we're going to go through them quickly, and then we're going to get to the emails. All right. So as you can see right here, it's the state of Utah versus Jared LEISEK. I want you to remember this birthday, 9/16/1975. I would like you to remember that birthday due to the charges are from 1992. So can we say that he's between 16 and 17? In this indictment papers, he's charged with 2 counts of the R word of a child under the age of 14 years old in Utah, and between October 1st and November 1st of 1992, and so between January 1st and December 31st of 1992. Both are for R-ing a child in the first degree. Both are felony charges. You can read right here what that count. The first degree felony is 4. And there is the Utah Code. Also in Utah, there is no statute of limitation when you assault or SA or R a child under the age of 14. You can be charged for the rest of your life. I live in statute of limitation. There is statute of limitation, and I believe it's 5 years or 7 years is our statute of limitation in New York. So I wish they would get on the bandwagon. For a second, my seems to be my mic is acting up, so I just want to make sure that we're here. Let me take this off the screen real quick. Myself off. I'll be right back. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, and I'm back now. Sorry about that. StreamYard likes to act up. I don't understand too much why, but lately it's been acting up really bad. So, as I was saying, we're going to go to page 2 of the indictment for AWP CEO co-founder Jared LEISEK. I believe his name. I'm not saying it right. I'm trying my best. I believe it's LEISEK. All right, it's the number, so you can look up the code to make sure, but it is for R-ing a child is first degree. And there's both charged, one from October, one is from. Then you go down here a bit, you can see the judge assigned is Mandy Larson. For the state of Utah, the people of Utah, their lawyer will be Eric Butler. Jared does have a lawyer now. I'm unsure of his name. It will be released in a later video. You can see that his birthday is September 16th, 1995, which means he was not 12 years old. That right there shows he was between 16 and 17 during this time. Down here is case notes in where they filed the charges, and it was all on November 3rd of 2022. And then you could see it was filed right there's for a state felony. These were the proceedings. It was proposed. They did find that there was enough evidence to indict him. Let me go to document right here. Show what has happened during that time. So they assigned a judge. There is State of Utah versus Jared LEISEK, the two charges, when the offense date was. And you go here, and this is the events as it's, went on. So the information was brought in for the indictment. They were filed. There was a summons, blah, 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 blah. The initial appearance was set for 11/30, 2022. I believe it's 10:30. We'll see that in the next page. So that's basically what happened during that time when the indictment was found warranted. So the last page we have here, but last page, I'm going to put up a trigger warning because the last page has some words and things of children, maybe even grown adults, to trigger them where they should not hear. My stream is not made for children under the age of 18 or a child that is impressionable. I do true crime, I haunted items, do things that would scare the shit out of normal people. Some people, not all people. So at that, here's one. Again, if something does bother, do not continue to watch the stream to something that would be for you. With that said, we're going to go to the last page of the indictment. That's the last page of the moment. All right. So as we move on, too big, all right. All right. So we have that. This is the information. This is the statement of probable cause. Um, Blow this up. I will bleep out the words that we are not supposed to use on YouTube, only because we're not supposed to use them on YouTube, I guess. Again, this trigger warning. If this stuff offends you in any way, please turn off the video. Okay, so it says the defendant and the victim are cousin. In 1992, the victim was between 9 and 10 years old. The defendant is 7 years older than the victim. If the victim was 9 or 10, that would make Jared between the ages of 16 and 17. Just before November 1st, 1992, the victim was called Ephraim, which is outside of San Pete County. About that time, the defendant and the victims were in the victim's bedroom, pinned the victim to the ground, the underwear, and then put his in her. Y'all can read that. I'm not going to say it. And the defendant and the victim were in their grandparents' house in Manatee, where the defendant laid on top of the victim into her. This information was obtained by the following witness, a detective Corey Devin KREBS of Ephraim City. There's the incident report. It was dated on November 3rd, 2022. And as you can see, E. Butler, which is the deputy county attorney, signed off on it. And that was the then appearance date is for November 30th, I believe at 10 o'clock. There is rumor that there will be a link to show. If there is, I will try to stream it. So as we're going to move on into emails, I have 7 emails. We're going to go through it. Right to her AWP support team, his AWT support team email. I'm going to blow it up. Now, I'm going to blow it up big enough that you can read the entire thing. I'm going to push it up on the screen. I'm going to let you read. I'm going to give you a few moments. You'll read. If you need longer, obviously, please pause and read. I'm just going to push mute. I'm going to let you do your thing. Okay. We are going to put on the second part of the email, which is Jared responding. Just so you know, the part of the email, please feel free to pause. Uh, let's say it's shared in two separate links. So this is AWP support team, which is Jared responding from his work email to um, to the cousin, as you can see. And the date is February 4th when this first started. So we're going to start right here. Back it up just a little bit. I want you to be able to read. And I will move the screen down in a few moments. So I'm going to push mute. I'm going to let you through now. I would like to add that in this statement, in this email that he had sent, he is definitely um he's definitely admitted things, I would say. Okay. The third email. I'll put much. It's pretty much admitting to what he has done. So we're gonna put up this one, and this is the rest of Jared's response. So this is the second half of that first link of where he responded. So I'm going to let you go ahead and read, and then I'll move it down a bit. I also would like to say that you can see but there is comment that is put into the Reddit ad that or the Reddit post that says who these people are, just so you are aware. So I'll let you keep reading. Sorry. Now, as you can see, Jared has admitted to things happening to him also when he was younger, which kind of makes it he would inflict pain and agony and torture that he went through onto somebody else. But that's my opinion, of course. Okay, so that is the response that Jared gave from the cousin's emails. So evidence against him is probable cause to indict um, Jared on these charges. That okay, so here we have this is the president's response, and this is February 5th. This might take a little time to read. Excuse me. But I'll give you your time. Go ahead and read it out. Now, again, this is the cousin's response to Jared's email that I just showed you before. Again, if I'm going too fast and it takes you longer to read, please, that way you can finish reading so you can understand the depths of really want you to understand the depths that victims are being put through. All right. We're going to move on to the next email. Response to her email. Yes. Okay, so this one is Jared's response to the cousin's last email. Oh, we have lost the email. Haha. That's cute. To do. All right. Let's try that again, guys. Let's try that again. Okay, so that'll be with, and this is Jared's response to cousin. That's who Mia is. Right, so we're gonna move it up. We're gonna let you read for a few moments, and then we're gonna pull it down some. And again, I want you to understand that he was not 12 years old, as he says, as he claims. He is not. He was 7 years older than the victim. The victim was between the ages of 9 and 10. That makes him 16 or 17. Grooming. Grooming is a big word in here. Now, when you get to the statement, I want you to realize what he says right here. My life holds no secrets, and everyone in my office feels your pain and has seen this email string. For I don't filter my own email. That he says that everybody knows this, but to find out, I think there's a lot of people out, or they didn't know the extreme of it. Also, again, now there is another page also, which is the continuation of this part of the email. I'll just keep this up for a few more moments, and then we will put up the next piece. All right, so here's the continuation. Okay. So here we go. Here is the rest of the email, a continuation from where Jared was. at the bottom of this email is a person responding, and it's a post responding, as you can read it at the bottom. The person he's referring to as would be my cousin and one of his previous victims prior to me. Now she claims there's somebody before her. This is all alleged. He's not an indictor, or it may be the cousin for both, but it's two different children. So therefore, it have to be, I would say that it would have to be for the sister as well as the cousin. Now I have two videos. I'm sorry. Before I show you the last video, I do have the last email sorry. Now, after he said he would no longer respond, remember, okay, so she ready when as you can see, that's the cousin writing back. Okay, so there it is. And then I'll show you after Jared said he wouldn't respond, he responds. As we go down, he responds after he said he wouldn't, and has responses, "You are welcome. I hope it helps in your process." So in his eyes, saying, talking about his religion. His religion has something to do with the way that things have happened. But I will have to say, although I don't know anything about the incest and those type of things, could be I have to say, in there and their religion. So what that's gonna video is from Rabbit Down the Rabbit Hole. I will put her link below. Please subscribe to her. She's going to watch right now. Again, this is down the rabbit hole. There will be a link below in the description so that you can this video right here. And All right, folks. I don't know what happened. I just disappeared from the whole stream. Not too sure when it happened. Why I'm not working. What streaming keeps canceling. So I'm hoping you can hear me. Doesn't look like you can hear me. Hear me? Can you? Hello? Can you hear me? You're able to hear me on the stream? Yes, you can hear me now, correct? All right, so we're having complications. Just give me a few moments while I try to set this up. All right, we're back. I'm sorry about that. We're having trouble with StreamYards today. A video of a video of no, not instead. We're just gonna get it uploaded one more time. I don't know what is going on with StreamYards tonight. It has been, I think it is almost 2 o'clock in the morning here. That may have a significance to it. It's winter finally in New York, so probably the problem. I'm uploading now. Just give me a moment. And independent is down in the rabbit hole. So we're gonna put that up. We have to have so many complications in the morning because it's really pissing me off. But it's okay. It's okay. Let's go back to the history. What a night. We've been on for 47 minutes. All right. Here we go. Oh dear. Just give me a moment. Having the worst time. And this and let me say that I know that it's the end of the month and I haven't been discussing but in the court in 8 days. 8 days now. So 8 days from now he'll be going to start his indictment, answer to He does have a lawyer. I'm assuming he's going to plead not guilty. From what I've heard and seen, he is pleading not guilty to all charges. Um, but again, I believe that they have evidence because you just can't indict somebody. I mean, you can't. It doesn't work that way. Life work way. You can't just say, "Hey, this man did this to me 30 years ago. Well, I trust him." I honestly don't believe that's how it works. Not whatsoever. Hey, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. This one right here is where the whole news. Again, I will be posting the link below. Sorry about all the inconvenience, but StreamYards is acting up today. I had to restart everything, so there's like, I hope it was many people during that gap. Just want to get all the info out. I know there's some people that don't watch a lot of other YouTubers. Um, or they watch, they haven't been able to get what they were looking for from it. I'm just trying to get to the part right now. I don't want to watch some of you. Pretty good glimpse of the video, and then she does great work. This is her. I'll subscribe to ICKEDMEL. Go subscribe to him. He's, they speak truth, facts. They're. I do know that there's a bunch of those out there, so we're not those out. But listen, ICKEDMEL was also Mel. Very good with their facts. All right, so I'm gonna take myself out of the stream. I'm gonna share the screen. Now remember that this is Down the Rabbit Hole News. She is absolutely great. You're gonna love her. I'm just playing parts of this.
I can hear you. Who am I speaking with?
This is the cousin.
This is the cousin. Okay. And you don't have to. I got a banner up, so you don't have to show your face or anything like that. We can just speak this way, okay? I see. I got private messages. You're you're doing everything correctly. Sorry. Now, mind you, I can't confirm that you're her, and I honestly, I just want to whatever you want to tell me, you talk, and I'm gonna shut up, okay?
Honestly, I really don't know what to say. Chessie was asking me if I was going to name myself, and I didn't want to.
You don't have to.
Exactly. I feel like being that it's still an open case, that
Yes.
I don't want to put anything out there that could cause
Don't.
problems.
No, don't. And as somebody who, yes, I'm a YouTuber, but I'm also a full-time social worker, and I know what court looks like. So don't name yourself at all. Okay. So everything that we
Mhm.
say and I say here is alleged. And I want to just kind of be mindful of that. Um, so you put out those emails at the very least on the Reddit page,
I actually wasn't the one that put them out on the page. They were on a survivor group on Facebook.
a survivor group of Jared.
No, it's a like a survivor group for SA victims.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
One of
I just,
the people in the Reddit thread had actually done some research, and they were really good at their research. And apparently, I gave away a little too much information. They were able to
oh my
find
God.
everything, my name and everything. And they reached out to me and they did everything tactfully. You know, that they had my permission to put what they put out there.
You are so fucking brave. Can I just say how brave you are?
Well, I
Like,
appreciate you saying that,
you
but
are
I don't
so
feel it
brave,
at all.
girl. No, I just want to say you are so brave. Okay. Don't let anybody tell you different. You are so brave for speaking out.
Well, I appreciate you. And to clarify, I know everybody keeps asking, but I don't want anything other than justice from this.
Okay. Okay. And this is it just to be clear then you emailed the company, is that correct?
I did. I have successfully kept my distance from Jared personally and quite a bit of the family for the majority of my life, to the point
Mhm.
where when people would ask me, "Hey, are you coming to the family reunion?" My first question was, "Is Jared going to be there?" And that was the deciding factor as to whether or not I went.
Yeah.
So I knew absolutely nothing about him. I had the issue with with the whole funeral thing, and
Yeah.
then I was just on Facebook reading random stories because I was waiting for something and I had some time to kill, and I was reading random stories and came across that story, and it just hit home. And I won't lie, I seen red, and I immediately found his website and I sent him that email.
Mm. I was reading your email or the email, and I can tell you, like, I felt I was getting so choked up, as well. It was almost like all of here, all of us in the chat, all of us. Um,
Oh, I won't lie, I'm glad it's legible because I was feeling such rage at that moment when I was writing it. I'm surprised anything even came out.
absolutely. I wanna warn you about something, you and Jessica as well, just so you guys are aware. Be very careful about who you contact here on YouTube. I know there's you guys have already if you've been in contact with you know and I could tell you who exactly as far as YouTuber wise. ICKEDMEL is awesome. Shout out to him. There's very selective content creators you have to be very careful because this is exploitation for them. So what happens
The reaction to something that you've said, that it took a lot for you to even say in the first place.
my God. Do you feel like what outcome would you like from this? You know, I mean, did you expect him to be indicted on anything at this point?
I don't know what I was truly expecting, to be 100% honest. Like I said, I was preparing for the worst for them to just contact me and say, "I'm sorry, this case is too old. I'm not 100% sure we can do anything with this." I, again, haven't been in contact with the majority of my family for so long that I was not aware that I would have the people that came out and actually did back me. So I thought I was going to be completely alone in this. So it's all
Yeah,
been a more positive experience than I expected.
right. Oh man. And you have a lot of people that support you in the chat, by the way. My goodness.
I appreciate you guys.
I mean, it's awesome. And like I said, anybody get
That's a piece of that interview. I'm not going to show much more of that interview again. If you would like to watch the whole interview, you can watch it at Down the Rabbit Hole News on YouTube. That is a piece of it. That is the cousin, and you've heard enough of that to know um, exactly who filed the charges that got the indictment done, as you can see, or here from that. And then I have also in there, you would see the Jessica. That is his sister. That is his sister who was, telling her I love you, cousin, and those things, and being the black sheep of the family. Now I have Jared's sister, Jessica, and she is speaking out against her mother in this. This video comes from QUEEBEE. She is one of my favorite YouTubers. I love her to death. She has allowed me to use pieces of her streams. And of course, her link will be in the description. Also,